Alrighty. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a top 10 drugstore eyeshadow palettes video. I just was feeling like filming a video and I didn't really know what to film, so here we go. I've got a lot of exciting things coming up. Vlogsgiving, I'm thinking about doing it. Definitely doing Vlogmas, so definitely check that out. It's gonna be on my main channel. This year I definitely have some Christmas videos coming up and some makeup tutorials, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get into my top 10 drugstore palettes. Alright, where to begin? Alright, these two palettes were the first palettes in my collection and I've been obsessed with them ever since I got them. It is the Maybelline The Nudes and the Blush Nudes palette. Obviously, I love this palette because I've hit pan on a few shadows. Honestly, these shadows are so creamy and buttery. You can create so many looks with this palette. Also, the blush palette is really good if you're like not wanting to buy like a super expensive blush palette like the Naked 3 palette. Once again, these are super pigmented. Even the matte shades are pigmented. Like, check those out. And yeah, there's been a lot of like mixed reviews on these, but I have always loved these and I think that they're amazing. So yeah, I need to grab my makeup wipes. I'm gonna have so many swatches. My arm is like already so swatched. You know, like you are obsessed with makeup when you just like walk around daily with swatches all over the back of your hands, your arms. Yeah, guilty. Alright, next, this palette is like everyone's obsession on YouTube. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone owns this palette. Why is my hair being so ew? Gross. Hold on, everyone. Sick. Alright, we're just gonna leave it like that. Alright, so this is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. Once again, completely obsessed with this. I think my favorite shade is this like green shade right here, and then this duochrome like bluish red shade. I use this green shade actually under my eyes today, but like look at how pigmented that is. Honestly, oh my god. And like this is probably one of the best drugstore palettes on the market. There's that duochrome one, so you can kind of see the blue and then the red at the end. And you can create like so many different looks with just these 8 shades. They do have it like sectioned out, so like brow bone, eyelid, crease, and then definer. So you can technically create 2 looks, but like there's so many looks that you can like create besides the 2 that they give you. I'm also obsessed with like the sparkly brown shade. Whew. But yeah, look at how pigmented those are. These shadows are absolutely incredible. Where's my makeup wipe? Oh, here we go. If you don't have this palette, go and find it. I think it was like $6 for this palette, which is crazy because it's so good. So definitely go check that one out. Alright, let's go. Let's do another Wet n Wild now. This is the Wet n Wild Au Naturel palette. It is in the color Nude Awakening. I am absolutely obsessed with this palette. I don't use it as much anymore, but like before I got my high-end palettes, I was using this constantly. Once again, the shades are like so pigmented and buttery. The matte shades are so nice. I really love this like deep red shade right here for like a fall look. So pigmented. They're so soft and creamy. The shimmer shades are really pigmented as well. And it's just kind of a mix between like a neutral palette and like a blushed toned palette. So I definitely recommend this, and I think this was like $6 or $7 again. So super good deal. Go check this out. Alright. I'm gonna go with my W7 in the Buff palette. I believe this is a dupe for either the Naked 1 or the Naked 2. I got mine at Marshall's for like $5, And I was obsessed with this palette for like the longest time. Like honest, I love this palette. I love this like really nice like green, like olive green shade right here. I used to put that underneath my eyes. Ooh, it does kick up a little bit of powder, but you can totally work around that. They've got a really, really nice golden shade, which is a dupe for Half Baked. Like, check that out. Like, these are honestly just like some really gorgeous shadows. Once again, another really neutral palette. They've got this really nice crease color right here that I used to use as well in my looks. It's just like, once again, like another amazing palette for an inexpensive price, and plus it's a dupe for a high-end palette. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the Naked 2, and this is the W7 in the Buff palette. So definitely go buy this. They carry them at Marshall's all the time, so you can always go and find this one, or you can order it online from like eBay or whatever. So love this. Alright, let's go with some e.l.f. I have two of the e.l.f. palettes kind of combined as like one of my favorites. This one is the Everyday Smoky palette, and I've used this for quite a while. These e.l.f. Eyeshadow palettes are really awesome. They're really pigmented. They're not that, like, I don't think they're that creamy or anything, but like the pigmentation on them is absolutely unreal. I'm obsessed with this like gunmetal shade right here. I use this all the time for smoky looks. Yeah, so, and this is a good mixture between like matte and shimmers. So definitely go check this one out. And these are $10 at the drugstore. And then I recently picked up the Mad for Matte palette. And if you love matte looks, or just like wanted a palette of all mattes to use for different eye looks, this is definitely the palette to go for. It's a nice warm toned palette. They do have a few like gray tones down here, but this is a really great palette, and this one is so buttery, and like it feels like cream eyeshadows, and they're really, really pigmented as well. So definitely go check those ones out. This is an awesome palette. Alright, what's next? I'm actually going to switch it up. I have two City Color palettes that I actually ordered off of iKate House, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's just like a website where they sell like makeup, but it's like they take a certain percentage off of it. So this is the Figtastic palette. I just got this, and it is all shimmer tones, and it's just like a really unique palette. I really like this. I was always intrigued by this looking at this online. I've seen it in a few YouTube videos, so definitely go check that out. Let me swatch a few of them for you. The shades aren't like creamy, but they're insanely pigmented. Like, just swatch those for you. Like, check that out. And they just have like a really unique mix of colors. So I don't really know how to describe this palette. I think it was put together nicely, but like it's just like an interesting mixture of shades. And yeah, I enjoy using this palette for shimmery eye looks. And then the next palette that I got from City Color is the Harvest Moon eyeshadow palette. Once again, these are all shimmer shades. I think I paid like $8 for this. But it's just like a really nice palette. It's pretty similar to the Figtastic. The shadows are the same consistency. Once again, I think I said they were all shimmers. But they've just got some like really beautiful shades in here. Like, check that like pearly shade out. And I think you can create some really awesome eye looks with these. Or you can use these on your lid if you're doing like a shimmery eye look on your lid and you want to use a different matte shade on your crease. So I really like these personally. So how many is that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweet. So my next eyeshadow palettes are kind of, it's 3 combined into 1. These are the Hard Candy eyeshadow palettes. This one is probably my top, like, all-time favorite. This is the top 10 Trendsetters eyeshadow collection in Birthday Suit. They are all matte shades, creamiest shadows from the drugstore ever. They're not the most pigmented, but they are so incredibly soft. I used this for months. This shade right here is a dupe for Too Faced Peanut Butter in the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. But yeah, I used this palette for like months, and this was the only one that I would reach for. So definitely check that out. The other two are full-on shimmer palettes. Same consistency of the shadows. This one has some really unique colors. It is in the shade Raining Men. So if you are kind of adventurous with your shadows, definitely check this one out. I kind of like hesitate to reach for this one because I'm not that adventurous in my colors, but I've been trying to use it more and just see what looks I can create. Like, look at those. Let me swatch those. They are absolutely insane. I love these. Did you see? Yeah. So definitely check those ones out. And then the last hard candy palette I have is Pinking of You. Once again, it's like an all shimmer blushed toned palette. Same consistency, amazing like color payoff. They're so buttery and creamy. Like, I'm just absolutely obsessed with these. Oh man. My fingers are just like all colored. So those are swatches for those. I just think they're really awesome palettes. So yeah, and I think they're like $6 each, so that's pretty inexpensive when it comes to drugstore. My last palette is actually a quad that I just recently got from the drugstore, and I love this quad. It is the Mad for Plum palette by e.l.f. And you get 4 awesome shades. You get like a nice base. You get, this is their lid shade. This is kind of like the Comfort Zone palette, but with the 4 shadows. This is the crease shade, and this is a liner shade right here. And they're so buttery, so pigmented. Like, look at those. These are probably some of the best e.l.f. shadows ever. Like, better than the palettes. So definitely go buy these quads. I think they've got like 3 or 4 of them. And that quad was $2. So, it's crazy. I will add in another like actual palette since that one is only a quad. This is actually from Wish. I bought this for like $2, and it is an all neutral palette, all matte, best like shades ever. I use this shade right here actually for my eyebrows sometimes when I'm out of an eyebrow pencil. They've got some really awesome like transition shades, some like lid shades, some crease shades, some shades to like define your eyes more. They're just absolutely insane. And they're so creamy and pigmented. Some of the shades I will say are a little too similar for me, so it can be hard to create looks with them, but I still think that it's a palette that is good to have in my collection because I do find myself reaching for it often. So yeah, definitely check those out. They have shadow or palettes like this all over the internet. They have colored ones, neutral ones, you name it. So definitely go check these out. So that is it for my top 10 drugstore eyeshadow palettes. Comment down below any other eyeshadow palettes that you like from the drugstore, and I can try those out and review them. Also comment down below if you want to see any looks created with my palettes in upcoming videos. I will be doing some makeup tutorials, my first makeup tutorials. I've been kind of practicing and seeing what I want to do with that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys!